Good morning and welcome to day 3 of Vlogmas. I have just dropped off our daughter at school and I'm going to head up to my mum's now. I will be taking her for shopping and spend some time with her. So yeah, I don't know if I'll have much to share from that, but once I get back I'm hoping to make something in the slow cooker and get some orders packed and open my advent to last because I didn't get it done last night. It was so late that I was just like, no, there's no point in opening it then and feeling not getting the same excitement out of it. So I've saved it for today, so I'll have 2 days to open, which is super exciting, and 2 days of chocolate, which will be even better. Yeah, so I'll take you along with me and hopefully there'll be something nice to see even in the supermarket this morning. I know last year when I shared bits and pieces that were in the shops, folk commented saying how nice it was to see what was available, so especially if you're obviously not from the UK. So yeah, if I see anything that I think is particularly Christmassy, I will share it with you. It's such a lovely day that I thought I would stop on the way to Mum's and give you a quick little view of Dunnottar Castle, which is in Stonehaven, just on the edge of Stonehaven. It's a beautiful castle, very, very old, but it, yeah, dates back to the Picts apparently, but yeah, mainly lived during the 15th and 16th century, I think, maybe slightly later, and then at one time it was home to the Scottish Crown Jewels, but when Cromwell wanted them, they managed to smuggle them out and hide them in a nearby church. Big story about them being smuggled away, hidden in baskets, and anyway, yeah, something that's the castle's well known for, but it's also been used as part of Hamlet with Mel Gibson that was filmed in the 1990s, and apparently Game of Thrones as well. I haven't watched it, so I didn't know that until I did a quick Google to find out, and it's also the inspiration for the castle in Brave, Disney's Brave. I'd forgotten just how many steps there are at Dunnottar Castle. Turns out it's 180. I counted on the way back up. It's lovely and definitely worth going to, but yes, not ideal if you have mobility issues. So if you can't manage steps, you can still get a lovely view from the top. If you're coming to Stonehaven, there are some other things that are well worth seeing. If you're there in the summertime, make sure you check out the outdoor pool. It's an Art Deco outdoor swimming pool that's fed with salt water and opens every summer, I think from around Easter until the end of the summer holidays. It's very popular and I used to go there a lot as a kid and loved it. There's also the fireball ceremony at New Year, Hogmanay. I love going to it, but again, it's very popular, and so you need to be there quite far in advance in order to get a good view. It's wonderful though, seeing the fireball swingers swinging them up and down the high street to clear away the bad spirits and welcome in the new year. lovely goodies to open. It's nice having a catch-up day actually. Get to open even more. So I will show you my ones after I've opened these, but yeah, I thought if I put them in here then it kind of instantly would be obvious, because as I said, they're not wrapped. So these are the Creative Anarchy ones. That is The Greatest Show from Dunnottar Castle View. This is Giddy Yarns, Helen's ones for the Hogfather, and because it's a 12-day one, I'm just opening one every 2 days, so Spectrum Fibres, and then my lovely striping sock set, and this is a little extra from Helen, which she said to open today. The other thing I wanted to show you, because I said about the colours for the Creative Anarchy one, because it's a day in the forest, and that they're kind of, it's broken into sections. There's a wee booklet inside, which is great, so I can show you the first mood board. Sorry, 2 seconds, I'm just trying to get it open. So the first 6 skeins will be based on morning time, so picking flowers and liverwort today are the first 2. I'm really looking forward to opening them all. It's just so much fun. I think what I'll do is I'll open them and then I'll show you them on screen, because it's very difficult to do it one-handed and it'll take forever. I should have said earlier, if you're opening the Spectrum Fibre calendar but you're going to keep it till after Christmas and you don't want to spoil the colours, I will pop on screen how far ahead to skip so that you hopefully don't get that spoiled for you. I'm sorry if you do, but yeah, I decided I can't wait till the 25th to start opening mine. So, right, I'm going to show you them now. So, first of all, we have the Creative Anarchy minis, which are lovely. So I wonder if it's going to be sort of variegated and then a solid colour, which would be really nice for combining in a project. I'll have to wait and see, obviously, but that would be nice. And then the Greatest Show ones, day 1 and 2, and a lovely little top hat stitch marker. I have my lovely striping yarns from the Yarn Badger. Yeah, as I said, I'm still not sure what I'm going to do with them. I don't really want to make more socks at the moment. I have been considering making, I'm trying to remember if it's called the Sock Arms garment. I think it's Telly Bean Knits, but I could be totally wrong. If I'm wrong, I will put it on screen what it is. And she uses striping yarns for the sleeves of garments, and I think that would be a lovely thing to do, because I have lots of lovely striping yarns and they're just too pretty to hide in shoes and boots. But yeah, I'm not sure at the moment. And then that would be nice for the cuffs, I think, but we'll see. Yeah, part of me keeps putting it off because I'm nervous I'll end up wasting the yarn by doing something wrong. Strange how I've made lots of things and I don't have any issue, but yeah, just nerves sometimes take over and I worry too much. I am a worrier though. Right, next up are Helen's Giddy Yarns lovely colourways. So I have not looked out the colourway names. I cannot remember where they are just now. I think they're tucked in the bag, and if I go and rake just now it'll be very noisy and messy, so I'll try and just pop them up on screen. So that's day 1 and 2. They're lovely. Yeah, as I said, I was wondering about making something for my husband, but I noticed Helen also popped a read-along guide so that you can read the story as you're opening each day, so I might start reading it. And then I might want to keep them for myself. Poor Andrew won't have another jumper, but never mind. And then the Spectrum Fibres first one, so very lightly speckled, which is lovely. So I imagine it's going to fade to more colour. Oh, and then this lovely candle. I've never had a countdown candle from, this one came from Helen, so I'm excited to start using that. That'll be lovely. And last but not least are my own ones. So I haven't given my colourways names this year. I normally do, and I love coming up with names, but I just I couldn't work out 24 Sky themed names that worked with the colours, so at the moment they haven't got names. But this is day 1. I will pop the mood board on screen so you can see roughly where we're going for the first few days. And then this is the second day. One of my customers is already crocheting, it looks like crochet, a beautiful shawl, I assume, with these, and it's so nice to see them worked up. I love seeing what people make, but I also understand that a lot of people don't have the time just now to cast on and work on lots of things, so it's always nice to see it at any point in the year. Actually, I've just looked at Helen's guide for reading along and the colourways, and she said it's actually really difficult to, because Terry Pratchett didn't use chapters and that each edition has different pages, so she's done it this way. So that'll give you an idea of the first 2 colourway names. Every year, well, the last few, Helen has done the read along, and I've not managed to read along with it, so I'm looking forward to trying this time. I'll have to do a bit of a catch up, but that's okay.